What's up? What is up, guys? Just seeing if anyone's stopping in real quick for a quick Sunday stream because I know that the Super Bowl is tonight, so I'm not gonna do a late afternoon, evening type stream. So thought I could jump on and do something really quick in the afternoon, real quick, in and out. See what was going on with you guys. Man, it is freezing cold here in Wisconsin. I think it's like minus. What is it? It's minus something. It is cold. It is really cold out there. So minus 13 we got here in Wisconsin. So what do you guys? Minus 8. So what are you guys looking at for your temperatures? It is cold, and I know that I had a couple things with customers when I had to pull the vehicles outside, and it was cold. You know, I try to leave them in right now as long as I can, but I find like you know, for space and different things like that, sometimes you got to move the vehicles outside. So I had a couple customers kind of questioning, you know, the way the film looked, and they were kind of worried. But I try to tell people it's just, don't worry about it. You know, it looks a little bit cloudy, and some of the moisture starts to kind of react crazily in the cold. You know, because when you're tinting your windows, you're gonna have some moisture behind your film. You know, and then you pull it out to like below freezing temps, it does start to make the film look pretty crazy. So I told them, just don't worry about it. We will get to it. I mean, it'll dry out. It'll be good. What's up, Tim Pro? Thanks for stopping in. What's up, David? So like I said, I was dealing with a couple of issues with the really cold temperatures right now when you're pulling vehicles outside. It takes a lot longer to dry out. You know, it takes a lot longer for the window film to dry out right now because it is cold. So last few days, I did a couple cars yesterday, pulled them outside, and the customers had some concerns about the windows looking crazy. But I told them, you know, it just takes time. You know, some people do park their cars outside, so it's a little bit of that car really doesn't get to see any heat. So I know it might take longer for those cars to dry out. But yeah, I tell them it's going to take time. And I had a customer too. He said, you know, if it's summertime, if this is better, but I don't want to, I don't want to have people not want to get their cars done because they're concerned about, you know, they're concerned about the, weather getting cold and the temperature and the tint like that and stuff. It'll take time. It'll dry out. Jay Bird, I see you on there. Give me 1 second. I got to log in and stuff like that. He's on here for Super Bowl. Yeah, I try to just step in here really quick. I got to do some running around, get my daughter to the store real quick and pick up something for her. Oh, 1 second. Let me see if I can. 197. See if I can log back in. Change some of my passwords and things, so I'm trying to mess with that real quick too. Now my password is acting messing up. But I know, David, you said you got 40 degrees where you are. What's up, Jeff? What's up, Dave? What's up, Tim Pro? 40 degrees. Tim Pro has 40. It's getting cold by you, huh? You might have to throw on a jacket or something like that too. Kenny B, what's up, Kenny B? Thanks for stopping in real quick. We're just doing a quick little live stream. You know, Super Bowl is tonight. We're going to be chilling, hanging out. Back to tint tomorrow. I got to do some taillights tomorrow. I got to do some other things tomorrow. I got to tint this other car. Tuesday is going to be busy. Where are my passwords? 1 second, apologize. I'm trying to log in so I can send the link over to, so I can send the link to Jaybird real quick. Yeah, this week is 29th. Okay. This week might end up being pretty busy. 2019 1976. Okay, this is come on. All right, so I gotta type in all this stuff. So what are you guys doing? You guys aren't gonna watch the Super Bowl. You guys are gonna watch the Super Bowl. You're just gonna hang out. I know Tim Pro said he was gonna get some work done today, but he had a customer that had some different thoughts. I was gonna schedule a little front match today, real quick, but you know what? You need that time where you can kind of sit back and relax. So this morning I just kind of laid in the bed and relaxed a little bit, and then I got up and I'm like, let me try to get some stuff done. So I got to run out in this cold, -8 degrees. I got to run out here and go to the store real quick. Why is my thing not working? 26 in NYC, and winter storm again this week. It was pretty slow. That is crazy. Eric said he's watching it. What's up, Eric? He's rooting for the Bucks. I think my son's rooting for the Bucks too. You said you closed, didn't show up. Man, that's crazy. Yeah, that's kind of messed up, you know. That's kind of messed up when they don't even show. You're like, man, you're sitting there waiting there. That is kind of messed up. See, what happens with me is I have both of my locations. So every time someone messages me about tint, the first thing I ask is, where are you located? So I can make sure they're on the right Facebook page, because I've had a person be at my other location and I'm sitting here waiting here and they're at my other location. So I always try to classify that now, you know. Eric said doesn't really care too much for your team, but playing with Tom Brady win would be a good story. Yeah, that's crazy. That is kind of crazy how you can go from one team, flip to another, and go again. I mean, that is amazing regardless. That's kind of amazing. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. It's part of the business, man. It is what it is. You know, luckily I haven't had too many customers pull any no-show type stuff. So that's been good, you know, last year or so. But, you know, it comes with the territory. You know what I mean? We all know it is what it is. Right. What can you do? You know, it's kind of frustrating, but it is the business, right? All right, here we go. All right, yeah, so let's see. All right, I need to order some new film. That is something that I definitely need to do. I'm trying to place an order today to get some more film coming. And then, so we'll be doing that soon. Hold on, let me get this. Copy the clipboard. Why is this computer taking all day? So yeah, I need to go up there and order some film so I can hopefully get shipped out tomorrow. I'll be doing that before the end of the day. Hold on, James. Give me a second. I'm trying to get my computer working. All right. Eric says, how often do you order? You know, I've kind of set my, well, like, number one, 20% is my main go-to, you know? So every time I'm picking up my 20% roll and it's heavy, I know that I'm good. When I can pick up that roll and it starts getting a little bit lighter, then I'm gonna go ahead and just order more 20%. Like, so stuff like 50%, that lasts forever because I don't use 50% every day. 35% lasts a long time. 70% limo, all the off-brand stuff for me lasts a long time. So I can just look at that roll and I can just order. So honestly, I'll be honest, I see guys ordering like pallets of film. You know, I don't go through film that fast. You know what I mean? I can go through 100 feet of film will be, you know, what is it? You can maybe get like 8 sedans out of a car. I do a lot of front matches on trucks. So I'll have my front match roll. And when that goes out, I'll start to dip into my 36-inch roll. And then I'll just go ahead and order another 24. And then I'll see if I need anything else. And I'll order that. So I might order, you know, every other week or something like that. I might order like 2 or 3 rolls every other week. I don't really need to order tons of film, you know? So that's kind of how I do it, you know? But if you're doing like 5 or 6 cars a day, you might need, you know, you might be ordering once a week or something like that. So I know I probably pay a little more in shipping because I order when I need it, but you know, I've been good to go. What's up, Jay Bird?
What's happening? I forgot I need to get my headphones, right?
Headphones will help, but I mean, if you think it's sounding pretty good, then we're good. I'm only going to be on here for maybe about 40 minutes or so I got to do some running, but
how long?
It don't sound too bad, though. Yeah, I'm about 40 minutes. I'm going to try to stream it today. Not too long. Tim Pro says he's ordering constantly. Ordering constantly. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it end up like that ordering. I mean, I try not to order too much, but He said, "Do you guys also?" I want to touch base on this. Do you guys order 50%, 25% at the shop I'm working at? We work with 5, 20, 35, 57. See, that's what I use right there, David. I use the 5, the 20, the 35, 50, 70. Those are the ones I use. I have another buddy that uses 15%, and he offers that to his customers. So I let him run with that, and we kind of have a little bit differences. So he can offer that, and I offer that. But those are the exact shades that I use: 5, 20, 35, 50, and 70. Yep, those are the ones. What's up, Johnny Blairs? What's going on?
Have you ever ordered Avery film?
Nope, I never ordered Avery.
The reason I brought it up is because the reason I brought it up because it has the feet left printed on the roll.
It has a what?
You know, on the roll of film.
Yep.
It has like 90 feet left, 80 feet left, 70. Every 3 or 4 or 5 feet, it tells you how much is on the roll.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I've never seen that before. That's cool though.
I never had thought. You know, 3M has their print on it, but this one had how much film is left.
That's cool. That's cool. I never. That would be nice, even if they did it every 10 feet or something like that. It'd be nice, you know.
Yeah, and
I guess he's saying on the liner. Yep.
I'm not sure how accurate it is, but.
Right. I can kind of tell too when I'm getting to the end of my roll. I'm always looking at my film when I'm pulling it and I get done with the job. I'll look at that roll. I'll just pull it out of the box. I'll look at it. You can kind of gauge the thickness over time of how much you got. And then I'll say, okay, I definitely need to place the roll. So I'm not getting too low on my 20%, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just order some 20 and get some of that going. My 35 is getting a little bit low, so I'll order that too. So I'll probably get that going this week, even though I know I don't need it because I can look at my jobs and know what the customers want, so I know what I need. But I'm going to order some 35 and I'll order some 20% just to be on the safe side.
I want to try some of that solar free.
Yeah, man. Like I'm gonna order some. I ordered 35 and solar free, and it's good. The color is nice. It's a nice thick film, nice thick ply film. I haven't had any issues with it. So I would love for you to try some. Oh, look at that. He got all these little tint stuff ready to go. I think you should try some 24 and put it on the front match and then rock it out this summer and see how it goes. What's going on, Swedish Car Guy? Thanks for stopping in. Hey, if you guys didn't know, Swedish Car Guy, you can see him over here in the comments. He has a cool YouTube channel as well. He does reviews of cars and stuff over in Sweden. So that's definitely a different type of car vibe. So Swedish Car Guy, check him out. Swedish Car Guy, if you want, man, put your link down in the comments, man. Let them check out your reviews and stuff like that, too. Eric Lucas. So, Eric, you've used Solar Free, too? He said it's decent and the price is cheap.
Right on.
Haven't tried it. Flavio said, what's the overall review of Avery? He hasn't tried it.
The only one I tried was the Avery NR Pro.
NR Pro.
And I didn't like it. I got some from Rick at some distributing. It had like that had like a rubbery feel and it shrunk weird. But I heard the regular Avery NR is all right. The NR 20%, the NR 5%, but I didn't like the NR Pro. It was supposed to be like a carbon and a dyed mix or something like that. But for the price and stuff, I didn't really like it. But I never tried Matt used to use the NR, just a regular Avery NR, non-reflective.
Yeah, I remember Matt was using some, yeah.
And he said it had a good scratch coat and a good glue and stuff like that. But I wanted to try a carbon out, so I tried the NR Pro, and I didn't like it because it felt rubbery and the glue wasn't as good. And then when you got to the top to shrink the window, it shrunk weird. But I can only speak on the NR Pro, not the regular NR. The regular NR seems pretty good, but I don't know about the price. So,
well, David says he says that the Solar Free Carbon Century shrinks slow. I don't know. I mean, it definitely might shrink a little different. See, that's why I'm saying I use that stuff on. I use it on some of the stuff I don't use that often. Let's say at 35%. Not many people do 35% on their cars, or actually some people do. Yeah. So I use it if I get a car here and there. They want 35% on the whole car. I might do it in 35% Century Carbon. You know what I mean? So, or you could try out a set of fronts with it, do some 20% front, because you're not doing a lot of shrinking in some of those situations. Maybe a back window, definitely you are, but if you do, let's say you got some Sharpies, let's say you're doing a front match with a 20% carbon, and you don't have to really shrink a ton of it, it might be good to use that on that as well. So, and Eric said he just bought it to check out. Yeah, I don't mind it. I can use the stuff. I take my time. Like I said, I'll do sedans in 35%. J-Bro's got all the stuff. What you got there?
Glassade. I got some Glassade. I got all kinds of stuff. Hey, I ordered the new slammer hammer. I like it.
Oh, that you got. Okay.
I even use it for the side windows.
Really?
Because I was gonna cut down my my side winder, just the blade a little bit. And I use them both, but I like those yellow blades a lot. After you told me about them.
Eric says he has a. Eric, I got solar free, so I'm good. But if you don't, I'm good with what I have. I use it. I don't have no problems with it. I've done everything with it. Windshields, back windows. I've done whole cars with solar free. I have no problems with it, but definitely. So I don't really. I don't know if I'm like to really do a review on it, but I just use it when I know that it's going to be not my main go-to film that I'm slamming out all the time. Like 20% is very popular, but if I'm doing stuff, 35%, I just don't. I use it for some of that. It's hard to explain, but. Johnny Bear said, you see the new soak rope. You talking about the Gasket Pro soak rope? I know Rodney just put up a video about some soak rope. I didn't get a chance to check it out, though. He said it feels like burning rubber. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't have a problem with it. I don't mind it. That's my, it'll be Flex Film Tint Club and then it'll be solar free. That's the two that usually I'll buy, and I don't have no problem with it. I guess I'm gonna have to really check and mess with it a little bit more. Rodney has some interesting tools. Jaybird must have locked up on me. But see, David, I have to be honest with you, I changed my whole method of shrinking. Now what I do when I shrink is I really just put my heat gun on there really slow, and I wait till that film to lay down. I don't really card and shrink. All my films, no matter what it is, I really just let the film lay down with the heat gun. Eric says he's buying random tools just to try out. I know, this has kind of been the crazy tool. Jaybird is always buying tools, so it seems like Jaybird is like the tool master. Jaybird needs to do a review on tools because you got a lot of tools. No doubt.
We got the Easy Tint. We got the Slammer Hammer. Oh, I got me a new bulldozer from Rodney, too.
Yeah, see, that's what I need to get. That bulldozer. Gasket Pro, yep.
It's the real one. It's not the cheap Chinese one. The Chinese one has like a yellow blade on it.
Okay.
Hey, I got some of these to try out, the orange ones, but I sanded them because they're kind of rough.
Yeah. Do they have a little piece of plastic on them too, or no? Okay, those are just all orange. Okay.
No, I want to try. I want to try that one with the rubber on it.
What's up, James? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, Swedish Car Guy, leave your link in there and they can just click your link. You guys check out Swedish Car Guy's channel. He does reviews and stuff. He's over there in Sweden. He does some cool stuff too. Check him out. Put your link down there, Swedish Car Guy. Yeah, Jaybird's in that. He's in his little van hanging out.
I'm in my van.
It's quiet in there though. He's nice and quiet in there.
Yeah, we got internet. We got good lighting.
Oh man, you're good.
We're doing it. It's a big van. It's a. Check it out. It's a big van. It's a big van that I carry all my stuff in.
Oh yeah, is that yeah. Okay, oh yeah, that's like an Astro van?
No, this is a full size 1500.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, it's hard to see. All right.
You know what I mean? It's got the full interior. Big old, like a small RV kind of.
Oh, gotcha.
I could live in here. It's got cabinets and everything.
That's crazy.
Got a television too. See the TV?
Oh man, you're chilling, no doubt. You head out to Wisconsin. You guys get some tint going on.
Yeah, I'll tint right on the side. Throw a little canopy on the side. You know what I mean?
Right? Yeah. You got that big old van. There you go.
Yeah.
Nice. So James is talking about some. So solar free film is better than Lexan. I would think solar free. Well, I don't. I mean, I don't know. I've never used Lexan, so I have no idea about Lexan. I have no
I
idea.
heard
Maybe I need to try
I
some
heard
Lexan.
I heard Lexan is good all the way until you have to shrink like a hard back window.
Okay.
I heard the old Max Pro and Lexan is cool till you get right to the end of that shrink. You know, when you start trying to blow
Yep.
air under it and stuff, it just won't shrink at
Yep.
the end or something.
Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. I don't have any problem with the solar free trying to shrink all the way to like back windows and stuff. I personally don't have no
Yeah,
issues with it. You know. What's up, Washington Carrera? Thanks for stopping in, man. I greatly appreciate it. Thanks for
and
stopping in, Jamie. Thanks for stopping in.
that Century's like a carbon, right?
Yeah, it's a carbon. I mean, I think Tim Pro said it's one ply or something, but that stuff it's a little bit thinner than Flex film. I'll admit it's a little thinner than Flex film, but the color is nice, and I feel it shrinks well, and I haven't had any issue with it. So I don't know. I mean, you could put two pieces of it in your hand and feel a difference between like Flex, like Teleflex carbon and the solar free stuff. You can take, but
How's
yeah,
the
it's something you just gotta try.
how's the scratch coat and the glue on it?
I feel the scratch coat is decent because, like I said before about Lumar, if you touch Lumar with like a hard car, it just scratches. I don't think the Solar Free does that, and I like how Terraflex does not do that at all. And I feel that Terraflex the squeegees glide over Terraflex way better than like like a Lumar or something. Oh, we lost Jay Bird. It just glides over a lot better. Swedish car guy, man, that's what you gotta do, man. You like it just helps really to connect better with people, and people leave comments on your video, but it's cool to be able to just interact. I mean, I enjoy live streams better than making videos, to tell you the truth. So yeah, it's fun. James said he got his roll of flex film. Now I gotta have to try solar flea. So James, what you were using Lexan and now you try flex. What type of flex film did you get? I'm just kind of curious. Avery is good for vinyl, in my opinion. I just want to compete in the film industry. Yeah, I use all Avery for vinyl wrapping. I go Avery first for my customers when I wrap product. Just like that car I just wrapped the other day is Avery. Yep. Tim Pro said if 10 years he used solar free and didn't like it. It fades super quickly, especially for Texas. Don't last. See, that's the thing, Tim Pro. Like I said, it might not be a good film for you guys down there. I'm not sure. I've been using it for a while, and I haven't had anyone come back saying it fades yet. But if it does, then I'll learn and I'll move on. But up here, I haven't had no issues with it. That's why I'm curious to see James, if you try some solar free, put it on a set of fronts this summer, and then check it at the end of the summer and see what it looks like. You know what I mean? What's up, Dirty Milk 916? Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Johnny Bear said, what grip do you prefer for sanding? Like sanding tools? I think I use I don't know, what do you guys use for sanding tools? I got some sandpaper in my bag, but I don't remember what exactly I use.
I use 600 wet. I got some somewhere around
Okay.
here. 600 wet.
600 wet? Okay. Yeah.
Have you got?
Actually, I've been just buying new tools instead of sanding them. I really should just go and take a day and sand a lot of my tools. I should be doing that.
It's cool to do. It's cool to do if you're sitting watching TV or watching videos or something.
Yep, I need to do that. Swedish car guy, you don't have to wait to have 1,000 subscribers to go live. I was telling Jay Bird, you can get this software you can get any type of software on a laptop or computer with a webcam or certain apps for your phone, and you can stream live with your phone or the software. You don't have to, it'll go right to YouTube. You have to do some setting up, but you don't have to have 1,000 subscribers. So that's how people are getting around it. And that's also another way you can get your watch time up to get monetized. So if you get 1,000 subs and your watch time isn't up, you can start to live stream. Your live stream counts for more watch time. So I'd look into that, or just hit me up later after this and I can kind of help you get set up with that. So
Try Streamlab.
Yep.
Or I forgot the other one, but one of them Streamlab.
Streamlab, StreamYard, OBS. You can use all those. You can use all those softwares on the side of YouTube, and they can plug into YouTube. And yeah, just do it. There's tons of stuff on YouTube about it. But yeah, you don't have to wait to have 1,000 subscribers. But Tim Pro said he uses 70% ceramic from Solar FX2. Now, see, I've been buying my 70% always from Flex Film, but I never tried. Like Solar Free has a 75% ceramic or something, and I haven't tried it though. But I might. I'm curious to try some of their ceramic though. I haven't really used any Solar Free ceramic. I always use Flex Film. No problem, Swedish Car Guy. No problem. Air 80 from Lumar. People look up more for the 70. I think, yeah, my buddy sells 80%. I personally like a little bit more color to it than 80. 80% ceramic is so light from Lumar. It's so light, it's not even there, you know?
Have you
But
guys
I
ever
like the
used
70%.
Have you guys ever used a tack rag on your last step on some of the windows that get a lot of dust and stuff?
I've been seeing some of those tack rags though. Yeah, I've
Two
seen
dollar.
some.
I got some. They're $2, and I like the ones from Rodney because they're not too sticky like the auto body ones. They don't.
Oh yeah, auto body ones, yeah.
All it is a cheesecloth. I was thinking of trying regular cheesecloth, the white one, but
Yep.
this one has a little bit of glue in it. But the Body Shop ones are real sticky, and they leave
Yeah.
like a weird film. But it takes off that last that last little dust after you squeegee or if there's any dust on there.
Yep. Yep.
I don't use it all the time, but I've been experimenting with it.
Yep. James said he tried Lexan, but I'm at Tint Depot Superior Charcoal. But I've got TerraFX 30%, and that's my main seller. Cool.
I heard
TerraFX 30%. Okay.
I heard the Tint Depot is pretty good film, that Superior Charcoal.
Now, okay. Yeah, see, I've never tried that, but it's not. What's up with what? And now Mike Sanchez came out with some new film too. A Dyed Generation 5 or something film.
Yeah, I heard about that. He's selling
Yeah.
it on the site, right? I guess.
Right. Yeah, no, I saw that. I thought that was pretty cool too. But yeah.
Opening up the business, selling some more tools and film. That's a good deal.
I know he's killing it over there, man. That's cool. I cannot knock that. That's a whole nother side of things that have like tools and film. I mean, I don't even know how guys do it, but that's awesome though.
What do you think
What
of
a
that
temp-
video?
Al- What's that?
What do you think of that video last night where that guy took off the? I have a friend that takes off the whole liner when he tints the window, right, on the
Yeah.
side window, and he doesn't put nothing on the door panel. He just lets that thing lay on a. He'll
Oh,
clean it a little bit, but you imagine that laying like on a old cloth like
I
interior.
know.
I mean
Done.
I
Done.
don't know I don't know how they do it. I always use my liner, and
Yes. Yeah.
I could see if you're putting like the plastic, like Korea tinner, and you're putting the plastic down,
Right.
the 3M roll plastic. But this guy lets it lay, wipe it a little bit. He lets it lay on everything. But when he
Yes,
does
it's
the
crazy.
bottom, when he flushes the bottom, he flushes it with like half a gallon on each door, So
Right.
and I always see he gets little trash on the bottom, but he goes, "Oh, people don't see that," and he just keeps on going. But that idea that guy had on that video, I think his name's Lawrence. I mean, the
Yeah.
liners are already on your film, so he protects the panel
Right.
with that, and boom.
That was nice, man. But see, in his video though, he stood back and he sprayed the whole door panel with water in one of them, and I was like, what the heck? So that was kind of different to me. But I know Al was saying that. I wish he had time to YouTube. No, Al, it's you got to pick your battles, man. Like there's so many things going on out here. Like I don't know, I just enjoy it. So it's hard to find time to make videos and set stuff up and do things. But hey, that's another thing, guys. So anyone that's still here. Next Sunday we're gonna have Al. Al's gonna be hanging out. So no, not next. Is it the I don't know. I got it on my phone, but we're gonna have Al from Intense Tinting and from Indiana. He's gonna be on. So I hope you guys check that out soon. It's gonna be the 20th. Yeah, it'll be the 20th. Al's gonna be in here. So Al will be hanging out with us, and then we could talk about a lot of that, Al, because I know it takes time to do all this stuff. I mean, those Tint Pro and Jaybird's on some of the channels. It takes a lot of time, man. But yeah, no, we'll talk about that. So I'll let you guys check the community tab all the time. Al, he'll be on here. We can pick his brain and see how he does it over in Indiana.
That was interesting how Window Tint Live Dave, how they just take walk-ins. Mike Sanchez does the same thing, Tint Bro told me.
That's crazy. You know, with Tim, I don't know how you guys do that, man. Because I don't know when I freaking get done. I don't know when I get home. I don't know how my day would run. See,
No,
right now, you know, my kids are small, so they gotta be at like practice at a certain time. They gotta do. So I couldn't just take a car and be like, okay, I have to know that I could be done, so that I could get out and get to do things. So that's how I kind of base my schedule. You know.
Tint Pro does appointments, but he went to visit Mike Sanchez, and Mike Sanchez and Window Tint Life, they do the walk-ins. Tint Pro does appointments, but we were talking. Here's the difference with Window Tint Life and Mike Sanchez. Check this out. Dave has 4 people there. Mike Sanchez has 2 tinters himself and a secretary. So they take a walk-in. They can finish that car in 45 minutes to an hour.
Well, right, yeah.
That's a big difference. Like Tim Pro, he has a helper, but me, you, and Tim Pro are a one-man band. So me and him kind of figured it out that when you have a team in there, it's like a car wash with 2-3 people. You're gonna get it done quicker. You're able to do that, but we as solo guys, we gotta know what the one guy can do in a couple hours, 3 hours of car, whatever it takes. But we know what a one-man band can do. So
exactly.
They have it set up to where they got a lot of help. You know, one guy gets on one side, does 2 doors, one does the back, one does the windshield. Whatever, you got 4 people, you can knock a whole car out with a windshield and everything in an hour.
Yeah, I know. And seeing it's crazy because, like, you know, in a couple of months, it's gonna be so busy. You know, I'm assuming, I'm hoping, well, probably usually is from past history, it's going to be so busy. You know what I mean? Like when your guys' weather starts to open up and people are calling, they want to get tint done, and you start booking and scheduling way out, then it's like you get overwhelmed, and it's like last year was the first year I thought to myself, man, if I had another person right now, we could kill this car and get it done. But I had like 3 cars out there. I got to get all these 3 cars done before I can go home. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's overwhelming, man.
I don't know. I'm not too, now that I get older, I'm already 44. I'm not too good on my speed, man. I see a lot of these guys going fast. I don't know if I'm walking around the car thinking about stuff too much or watching too many different styles. You know, I still top load, but I don't know. I don't know how these guys are so fast. I guess just a system, you know, back window, side window, double cut, boom, a system that you stick to. Maybe no getting on the internet, not messing with your phone.
Right, that's number one.
Yeah, I like to. I like to play around too much because I can. You know, I'm in my shop. Sometimes I have just one car for the whole day, and I say drop it off. I'll call you back when it's done. It's pretty nice, but I play around too much. But I can. You know, at least we can. You know, so.
Right, you have that flexibility. Me, I'm always that person where I want to get things done first, and then when I'm done, I can wipe my head. Cool, I'm done, and then I can say get back to customers because they're gonna be asking me 20 questions. You know what I'm saying, on your phone and all this stuff. So I try to get everything done, and then like if I go to my other location, I'm unloading all my tools out of my stacker. I got spray bottles on the wall. I got stuff. And I got to get all that back into my tool thing. Get my tools into my car. So it's a lot of stuff here and there. I mean, it may take me 20 minutes just to clean up all my stuff. You know what I mean? So, it is crazy.
You know, a problem I think I have is I want to work on like one window at a time and make it perfect. And I see these guys, they just, they cut all the patterns, like if they were a human plotter, hand cut, and then they get it all on. And then they get that heat gun and they go touch up everything, the back window, side windows, the little fold marks and all that. And I think I think I stay on one window too long. And I just need to way back in the day, a tinner told me, he said the best way is to have everything cut out. Like this is before plotters were around. And he said the fastest way to do one is to cut the whole car out. Do you cut the whole car out, or do you cut the sides out, do the sides and cut the back and all that?
Me, sometimes, I mean, it varies because if I'm doing a sedan, I'm always trying to think of how I can be efficient with this sedan. But for some reason in my mind, I like to do, when I back a car into my house garage, my peel board is right behind the trunk of the car. So I'm going from the peel board, I can go right to the sides of the car. You know what I mean? So usually in my mind, I like to get the back window drying with the soap while I'm working on the back doors. And since I'm on the back doors, I might as well knock those corner windows out because I'm right there. Close the back doors. and then sometimes I will go to the front and I might clean them, but then I like to get the back window done because if I'm doing a car and the customer wants to come get it, I think I'd rather get the back window done, have had time to stick on there, do the front doors, and then come back and touch up any little things in that back window because you might have a little fingers or something in the back window. Front doors are
Yeah.
done, touch everything up, and then you should be good to go. You know what I mean?
For
That's
some
kind of
for
how I've
some
been
reason,
doing it.
yeah, for some reason I always want that back window done first, like you said. Put your soap, start messing with the doors, cutting out the doors. But for some reason, I always like to lay that back window first because it's the biggest one.
Yeah.
If you have to redo it or something, you want to make sure you're safe on the hardest part. It's got
Right.
more shrinking. It's got more shrinking. It's got more prepping. It's got more area. You got to clean the soap off on the outside. So
Right.
two
But yeah,
guys, we
everyone has
both
it.
prep and cut the sides, and then he slams the sides while I take on the back. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
teamwork right there, Amy.
Right. And you don't, I mean, I think it would be nice to never have to go to the other side of the car. You know, like if you're hitting a back window, boom, boom, boom. Okay, you're doing them fronts. I'm doing these sides and fronts. I mean, that might be that's something that like I want to try to get towards. But, to have a person that is going to be on their job and you can rely on them 100% stuff. See, that's a whole nother ball game to try to find that type person. So I'm not there yet, but yeah, I'm trying to be efficient with that too. But I like being in my shop where I have my peel board right by my car because I can shrink a set of fronts, go clean them, install them. I'm right there by my peel board. When I go to my other shop, the car is always over here. My peel board's over here. So I might need to invest in some type of mobile peel board to have that peel board right by the car, and I could be installing a lot sooner.
That's crazy you said that because I wanted to get me a piece of glass like 48 wide by 24 tall maybe, and
Yep.
I
Yep.
wanted to put it on. Yeah, I wanted just enough for like a big four that it would fit a big Ford door, a Ford window, and I wanted to put it on wheels or something. And
Right.
then you could have it to where you break down the wheels. I got one of those Harbor Freight heat guns, the Warrior.
Yep.
These work real good. It's the Warrior. They're 14.99, but when they're on sale, they're only 8.99.
Oh yeah, that's the one
But
with the black one with the red caps on them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
yeah,
seen
yeah.
those. Yep.
And they used to be called something else, but let me see if I can get it. Now it's called the Warrior.
Okay.
It's good for
Well,
it's good for people starting, but I keep about 5 of them at that price. I buy 4 or 5 when they go on sale for 8.99.
right. Well, the funny thing is, I love that Bauer heat gun. I'm still using that thing. Now, the other thing
Mm-hmm.
is, I dropped it. I dropped it a couple of days ago, and as soon as I dropped that thing, it did not heat that hot anymore. You know what I mean? And it was my
Oh,
own fault. So
the
that Bauer,
elements are
ceramic elements or something in there like that.
something got jiggled around or something there.
I know. It was a wrap after that. So on my way back home, I just stopped into Harbor Freight. I bought the little $7 warranty. They flipped it out. Boom, boom, boom. Gave me a new one. I was in and out the door, and now my new heat guns is. But see, that's on me though. You know what I mean? I'm the one that dropped it, so I can't say their quality was bad. The thing worked awesome, but don't let them things hit the floor. They hit the floor, it's a wrap.
It's over. And then you got the
Yep.
warranty on it, you said?
Yeah, I went ahead and got the warranty when I got that Bauer, and they swapped it out like nothing. Boom, in and
Oh,
out, good to
wow.
go. Yeah, so I mean it's a $39 gun with the warranty, and it works good. So we'll see. I'm trying to see how long I can keep this gun if I don't drop it. How long it will last? You know what I mean?
You know the one I wanted to try, Fusion has that big old heat gun that's like 180 bucks. But it looks like the old style with the fan and all that. And Harbor Freight has them for like 45 or something like that.
Really?
But they
Huh?
blow more air. They get hotter. They look like a big blow dryer. But I don't know if you've
Oh,
seen Rick
yeah.
McIntyre and these guys, Mike Norm. They use that big heat gun, but for Fusion they want like 185 bucks for it. But
That's crazy.
Harbor Freight has one for 45 bucks. It's a big
Huh?
one with a metal fan on it and stuff. Looks like a
Yep.
big blow dryer. But what I heard, it blows hot air. It blows better, but I heard it's too heavy. That people are getting tired. It's too heavy for them.
Yeah, see, that's what happens to me. Like, I will shrink, I will shrink like the driver's side, and I'm doing the back half. I'll go up to the top half, and I like to shrink slow, so I'm holding that gun for a while, and I like to shrink slow. So by the time I get over to the passenger side, and now I'm up on the high side, and my shoulders up and doing the top back, I'll be like, man, I gotta take a little break. You know what I mean? I gotta hang back for
Yeah.
a minute. You
Yeah. And
know,
then you don't
and
want you
it's not a
don't and
heavy
then you
gun.
and then you don't want to drop it on the film or something like that, you know?
No. And then so what I'll do is sometimes I put my elbow on the car and I'm doing the back passenger part and I'm taking a breath. I'm like, what is going on, man? You know, I'm not getting that old. So what's going on? But it's not a heavy gun, you know?
One time, have you ever had a heat gun? I used to have the old Wagners or the old Craftsman or whatever, and I was heating a window, and the heat guns going out, and it's breaking, and little pieces of the plastic ceramic are falling out of it,
That's
and
crazy.
a little piece fell out on the film, but I don't think it ruined the film, but it burnt the clear a little bit.
Yeah. But see, you guys, I put that fusion tape on, and that fusion tape that on the tip of the heat gun has saved me a bunch of times. That fusion tip, if you touch that hot tip to a piece of interior liner or something, usually you have a burn right it, but that fusion tape,
Oh,
you can touch it. I've touched even film with that fusion tape, and it has not burned. So that
yeah,
fusion tape is the way to go.
like if you're heating a little bit and you slip and it hits the film, you're
It
still good.
hits, yep, you're still good with that fusion tape. I put that fusion tape on like, oh, right away, man. Johnny Beers, I
What
think
was
you
it?
can get that tape. I think you can get it from Amazon, but I might have to check. I think you can get it from Amazon, but I can't remember where I bought it from. But I'll check and I'll let you know because I bought a roll of it and I've used it on like 4 different heat guns and like I still got more left too. So I'll check
You
it
could
out.
e-
But it might be Fusion Tools.
you could even use it on the tip of a torch. I've seen people with it on the tip of the torch.
Yeah, I saw them like in there like 2 seconds later they're able to grab the tip and it's not even hot. So yeah. Hey, I had a heat gun out.
Yep,
I had a
yep,
Harbor
yep.
Freight do that. I had a Harbor Freight, one of the ones you
Yeah.
have, Jay Bird, did that to me. That thing said proof and blew heat, and it's like, what the heck, you know? And the second time
and
I
when you
used it.
and when you first light them up, they have a weird smell, like the elements are burning. Like I leave it running for a while
Yep.
and it stinks, but it gets going. But let me tell you one thing, though, those Harbor Freight ones, there used to be like $8.99, $9.90, but it was an orange one. It was the whole
Huh.
body was orange and the switches sucked. I mean, this thing wouldn't even last one car, 2 cars. And
That's crazy.
I got a few of them, and I never wanted to buy none. And my dad came one day with 2 of these heat guns or one of these heat guns, and I said, I don't want no Harbor Freight. And I got that heat gun that he brought me, and it lasted like 6 or 8 months
That's crazy.
because they
That
had
is crazy.
changed. It wasn't the orange one no more, and they had changed the switch up and all that. So
Yeah.
a couple of guys told me about it, but a couple of guys told me about it, so I tried it out, and they said at that price, buy 3 or 4 or 5 of them, whatever.
Right, right. Yeah, I need to buy. I still have my Porter cable, but I keep thinking to myself, I need to always have that backup because the other day I had to go grab my buddy's old school Harbor Freight with the buttons on it and stuff, the up, down, up, and the buttons, the left and right, heat and high. I got that one
Mm.
and I finished the job, but my gun went out and I was like, I hope he has his gun over here on his shelf. And luckily he had it because I was done and my gun wouldn't finish the job. So Al said
Um,
he puts a born date on every heat gun. Man, you almost have to, these guns, man. You flip through them so long.
what about I was gonna ask you a question. What about those expensive Steinel heat guns and all that? These guys are like $200, $180, but are they got a good warranty or?
I thought
I
Tint
heard
Pro
that,
uses that expensive one.
man, those guys. I mean, I guess it's worth it if you have a warranty and it's the only gun you're gonna buy for 10 years.
Yeah, yep. Al saying
But
6 to 8 months average is heat gun life.
yeah, you make
I
your
had that
money,
Porter cable.
$20.
Right, yeah, no, yeah, you buy it 30, $20 and you're getting, as soon as you do a couple cars, it pays for itself, you know, but this
Hmm.
is the reliability of it. You're gonna keep a spare one in your truck the whole time or something, just in case, you know.
I've been playing with my torch a lot, and I learned it's different. We were talking. I think somebody was talking the other day about the muscle memory.
Yeah,
We've shrunk so long with a heat gun, you want to put it on high and go across and stuff like that, and you're a lot harder, so you figure out your distance, but you got to move that torch faster.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I didn't touch a heat gun for like 3, 4 months. I was torching everything. But the problems I was having is on the top corners of your back window where there's a little more shrink. I was kind of over shrinking it too much and not burning
Yeah.
it, but the pattern was just real tight. And when I go to install it, I kind of liked it because it would hug it real tight and wouldn't finger. But I had to go over it with my hand first, so I wouldn't squeegee and I wouldn't crease it because it had
Yeah.
a lot of those lines, the stress lines, you know. But
Yep.
Tim Pro told me and a couple of people told me just practice on your distance and it's kind of hard to see where you're at, but you don't move it like I said, our muscle memory is just wanting to use the like we use the heat gun for over 20 years, 15 years. You
Yep.
just you just think you're gonna go in there and do the same exact thing with a torch, and it's a different animal.
Whole different animal. Whole different animal. That's just crazy. Like I practiced with the torches a few times, not enough to even get anything close to being good with it. But yeah,
Hmm.
that film just goes. That film just lays down, and you're just trying to keep up. But maybe one of these days I'll play around with it again just to maybe just to kind of see how just to kind of touch base on it. But I haven't done it in so long.
You know what my problem was? I had bought one time. The TS 8000. The TS 8000. It has the widest flame, not the 4000. I bought the TS 8000 with the yellow map gas, and I bought it and I played with it, and it was $65 or something like that. And
Yeah.
I got afraid of it. And I took it back to Home Depot, and I got my money back. So I keep watching Rick McIntyre. I keep watching this Rob Forbes guy. It's like, what are they doing? He's shrinking a Corvette with this. What am I doing wrong?
Yeah.
So
Right.
I talked to Rick on Messenger. I talked to Rob, and he said the problem is you're afraid of it. And he told me, what is fear? And I said I was going to tell him something that ain't real, but I stayed quiet. And he says, false evidence appearing real.
Yeah.
So I went back and I bought it, and I didn't touch a heat gun for like 3-4 months, and I still got the same yellow bottle. And I kind of got away from it now because my problem is I don't want to be shrinking a back window. It's cool on side windows, you just keep your distance and stuff, but I
Right.
don't want to be shrinking a back window and cut it out, shrink it, and burn it. I mean, that's like, say it's $2-3 a foot. That's $15 a film that can make us $60 to $80, and I don't want to burn $15.
Right.
So so
Right.
so and then here's the weird deal. Here's the weird deal. You can buy a bunch of cheap film, right? And you could practice with a cheap film, okay? But check this out. When you go use your thicker film,
It's
your
different.
carbons and your it's a different animal because it's thicker. The cheap thin film shrinks easier. So
Right. Yep.
you're not really getting the practice you need till you really jump in there and jump in on it on the film that you use.
Right. Yep. Yep.
So
It's so many
so so I
variances.
yeah, I have it, and I guess I have a little generator on the side in case the power goes out, but I have it for backup.
Right. And see, I use a torch a lot because when I do vinyl stuff, you always use that
Mm.
torch to really get that vinyl heated, and you use a torch to lay down the vinyl and to shrink that vinyl. So you use a torch a lot when you're doing vinyl. Some people use heat guns more, but use a torch and a heat gun when you're vinyl wrapping. So yeah, I've used the
Mm.
torch a lot for that, but I just never use it for tinting. But I can grab that thing and go over my vinyl wrap with it and get the streaks out and stuff and lay that down, but not for tint though.
Have one other thing I picked up from Rob Forbes is when I was using the torch on the side windows and I was using it on the back window, he went in he had a mini torch from the smoke shops, like a $5-6
Oh,
mini
yep,
torch.
yep,
And I
yep.
would watch him and I says, I'm not gonna go buy that. That mini torch is awesome because it's $5 or $6, and you fill it up with a $3, $5 can of butane that lasts forever. But when the car's out, you ever pulled the car outside and saw one of those little fold marks from the 2-stage?
Yeah,
Well, guess
you
what?
can
You
hit
have the
that.
little torch in your pocket, and you don't have to go and get an extension cord, run the heat gun out
Yeah,
there, run a big
yeah,
torch out there, burn your moldings. You have it in your pocket, and I usually protect the molding with a little hard card or something, or
right, yep,
I'll even use like a little drywall knife to protect it. But this torch, the tip is so fine, you can get like a half inch from the side, warm it up for 5-6 seconds, push your stuff out with a chiseler or whatever you use it, and you're good, and you're way out. It's outside. You don't have to pull the car
Right.
back in and play with it. But I mean,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
six
Oh yeah.
dollars.
Oh yeah.
I keep like three of them around here.
Right. Yep. I got one too. I use to light wood out for my fire and stuff like that.
See, I
Yep.
got the little
Yep.
anyone will
Yep.
work. The little.
I got a little blue one up in my house. Yeah.
You know what I also use it for? I use it for whenever, when you put your pattern on the window and it keeps sliding.
Yeah.
I'll heat my two top corners with it. I'll heat if it keeps sliding on me, I'll heat the top corner on the left, and I'll heat the top corner on the right with that mini torch, and then I'll chisel or hard cut it out and roll it up so it don't
Yep.
grab. If your slip is
Yep.
real slippery.
Yep. Eli
But
came.
it's
He said he using some of that Lux tint, but you're struggling not to grease it. That Lux tint, man, I love using that stuff. I have some. I'm waiting to use it on a customer's car, probably maybe tomorrow, actually. But no, that Lux, man, when you lay that Lux and you lay it on the flat areas, you always want to hit the flat areas first. So you lay it down the flat areas, then you're going to heat when you get to a fold or you get to a bend. That's where you're going to heat, and you're just going to pull it around there slowly and just use your finger just to smooth out any little creases. But if you do get a little bitty crease, you can just put some heat on there and you can press that crease out. So it's just practice, man, taking your time, and you'll get
have you
it.
ever have you ever now that he's talking about that, have you ever tried the Lux with a steamer? I saw a guy using a steamer.
Yeah, some people
Does
like
it
to use
work?
steamers too. Yeah, some people say it does too. It heats that film, and they like to use the steamer. I haven't used it because I'm comfortable with using my heat gun with just enough little
Okay.
bit of heat to see the film start to move, and then I know I can lay it down right away. But some
Oh.
people have used steamers though. Yeah,
I
yeah.
wonder what I wonder what the steamer does, if it gives you like less chance of burning or something maybe.
I think it keeps it. Yeah, it keeps the film like it's a wet heat, and it softens it up, and it doesn't just dry it and burn it compared to a heat gun. You know what I mean?
Mm,
So yeah. No,
exactly.
it's nice. Tesla Model Y and only messed up the corner. Yeah, no, if you can get the whole thing pretty much done, you're messing up a little area, then and take your time too. If you have to, peel it back up, give it a little bit of heat, and lay it back down, and just look at it. Yeah, I
That's
use
what I,
Lux Dry too. Yeah, I use it dry.
that's what I was
I
just
always
gonna
use dry.
ask, because I think probably a lot of people are afraid to peel it back and lay it down again and stretch it. It's a different animal. It's like a vinyl.
It's like a vinyl. You have to think of it as a vinyl. If you lay it down, you got problems, you just pull it back up nicely, you heat it, and just do it again. You do it. I mean, it's only going to take so much, but you just take your time, and then you want to pull and you want to create tension around any areas that are like the top of the taillight or bottom that have to go over. You want to create tension so it'll shrink itself back and cover that up. So you just got to mess with it, but I like using it.
When you I never played with it, but when you cut it, do you overlap the corners, or you do cut it dead on?
Yeah, see, they call it something, but if you have the light here, let's say, and you have the body panel here, you want to cut along
Mm-hmm.
the body panel and let this flap around and
Oh,
push that flat
yeah.
back in, tuck it back in, all the way around that light. So you side cut. I don't. It's a name for it, but you cut on the body panel, not the light. Cut on the body panel and then push the rest into the cracks. Yeah, it's nice, man. I mean, it's an extra, it's extra. And once you get good at it and you can do like a set of taillights, charge them 100 something bucks, you can do them in like 30 minutes. I mean, it's quick money.
He said back when
Yep.
he used Oracle, it was all he used was the steamer.
Yeah, yeah. That Oracle that was tough to do sometimes. It took a while to get used to doing that. But what's up, Kia Base? Thanks for stopping in.
Do you
Tim
do a
Pro
lot
says
of
it's a.
headlights or tail lights with that stuff, or?
I do a good amount, but it's like now it's winter. People ain't really talking about it too much. I got a guy that wants to do headlights and taillights, and I had another customer. She wanted to do her taillights. So I get people, and it helps too when I have my car sitting out in my driveway and they stop over. I can say, "Hey, look at mine. Mine's all done too." They look at mine and be like, "Oh yeah, I see that." So it's help having it on mine too. But I do a good amount of it. That's why I made those videos on my channel about it, because a lot of people ask about it.
That's the
So
best
yeah, yeah.
advertising, is having 35% on your windshield, 35% on your windshield, 50% on your windshield. Show them what it looks like on the actual car.
That's what I do. My car is usually parked right out there. I walk them over to my car. They can see the vinyl wrap. They can see the window tint. They can see the taillight tint. They see everything on my car and stuff. So yeah, it works out. it works out good, you know. Kia base is
You even
flex
could
film
show them
better
what
than
the
3M.
you could even show them what the wrap looks like or whatever on your
Yep.
vinyl wrap.
Yeah, I show them. Yeah, I show them all that. That's my car is kind of my little test subject. You know what I mean? I wrap my little chrome trim and powder coated the wheels black, and they just look at my car and they can kind of say, oh yeah, it looks good or whatever. So I like to play around when I get time. You know what I mean? Guys out here doing a Buddy's Dakota right now. I know Kia Base said something about flex film and 3M. Well, you know, Kia, you know how that is, man. You know, everyone has their preference for film, so you can't say one's better than another. It's just kind of what you like to roll with and stuff like that. So that's what it is. But no, man, I appreciate you guys stopping in. I wanted to do a quick little stream. I'm gonna watch the Super Bowl. Jay Bird, I was saying on the 20th, we're gonna have Al from Intense. He's gonna be in. So Al's gonna hang out. And it's gonna be a Sunday night. We'll talk to Al and see what he's got going on. I know he's building a big old shop. I'm always watching social media. Al does a lot of cars too, so he'll be on the 20th. So I'll put that in my community and I'll post that up to get you guys ready for that. We'll probably do Wednesday. We'll do a session like this Wednesday coming up, and then Al will be on for Sunday. So looking forward to that one. No doubt. Yeah, you guys have been watching the Super Bowl. Check out the Super Bowl, hang out. Appreciate you guys stopping in today. Smash that like button. We're going to get Al set up so he can hang out and see what's going on in Indiana. Al's not that far from me. I wouldn't mind going to stop over and check him out. So I'm going to try to see what I can do this year. I want to move around and touch base with a couple people. I don't know if you guys have seen Texas Tint Master. They had a big thing over at their shop in Houston last couple of days. So that's been cool too. Eric, always appreciate you, man, stopping in and sharing your info with us. Jay Bird's always hanging out. Al, thanks for stopping in for a couple minutes, guys. Yeah, it's getting almost 2 o'clock. I'm going to go run, do some other stuff for the rest of the day. But, man, thank you, guys. Eric, it's going to be Sunday. We're going to have Al from Intense. He's going to be on there on the 20th. So, hey, if you want to do it from the new shop, that would be awesome because you can show us the whole new area, show us what you got going on. You know, Al, you can show people, you know, what's available. I mean, not what's available. You can show people what you can accomplish. You know what I'm saying? If you work hard, focus on quality, you focus on your customers, show people what's possible. You know what I mean? So, all right, guys. Thanks for stopping in. I will see you guys later.
We'll see you guys. Have a good Sunday. Have a good week.
All right, guys. Have a good one. Peace. Thanks for stopping in. We'll see you later, Jay Bird. I'll talk to you.
See you Wednesday, maybe.
Yep, no doubt.
Later, man.
Peace.